With over 10 Indian states reeling under a severe drought and governments being forced to adopt unheard of measures, it won't be inaccurate to say that the country is facing its bleakest drought in over 100 years. Monsoons have been irregular and negligible year after year. The rivers have dried up. In some parts, digging even 500 feet below the ground doesn't lead to water. The dam water levels have been announced critical and the crops have failed. Dinni, a small village in Raichur district in North Karnataka, is one of thousands of villages hit by the drought this year. While a quick tour of the village may give one the impression that there is ample water available, the little and erratic rains have led to failed crops and subsequent and many-fold increase in deaths of farmers, most of whom largely grow BT cotton and don't have irrigated farmlands. 40-year-old Ramesh Chalwadi is one such farmer, owner of a 3-acre farm. Ramesh decided to sow BT cotton in the last season, expecting a bumper yield like almost every other farmer in the district. He also took up a 1-acre farm on lease at 15,000 rupees for the 6-month long season to grow sunflower.
Like most other farmers in the region, I took up a loan of rupees 1 lakh to spend on seeds, pesticides, and fertilizers. I didn't go to a private money lender who charges an interest of over 36% per harvest on the loan amount. I managed to secure it from Syndicate Bank at less than 12% per annum.
The crops failed. As opposed to an expected minimum of about 45 quintals of cotton, Ramesh's rain fed farm yielded only 1 quintal, which would fetch him nothing over 4,000 rupees. The crop failed due to multiple reasons, including an attack on BT cotton by pink bollworm, a pest that attacks only the cotton crop and a pest that BT cotton is supposed to be resistant towards. The Karnataka state government, in view of the alarming number of farmer suicides in the state, has issued a directive to financial institutions to not pressurize the farmers for repayment. The institutions, however, haven't paid heed.
About 15 days back, the bank sent me a notice asking me to repay the loan. I visited the bank a few times to speak to the manager, but they kept saying that he is traveling or on leave or unavailable.
In a situation like this, the three options in front of Ramesh are to sell his land, migrate to a big city and become a laborer, or sell his prized pair of bullocks.
I bought the pair of bullocks for farm work less than 2 years ago for 80,000 rupees. I visited the Monday cattle market in Raichur city twice in the past few weeks and spent 1500 rupees to transport the bullocks to the market and bring them back. I couldn't sell them because the maximum price I was being offered was rupees 40,000. I just couldn't part with the pair for that cost. I'll try again next week.
His case is not an exception. Back in the weekly cattle market, hundreds of debt ridden farmers come to sell their bullocks to get some respite from the debts, and most of them go back disappointed. The supply in the market is suddenly too high, and in the flailing rural economy, the demand is too little, and consequently, the prices are criminally low. 50-year-old Shitarama from Rampur is at the market to get a sense of the price he can fetch for his bullocks.
I sowed jowar in my 20-acre farm this year, and as opposed to a 100 quintal harvest last year, I got only 10 quintals. I have a debt of rupees 6 lakh, and the condition of the village is not good. The water we drink is green in color despite filtering. 20 people have left the village already, and 4 bullocks have died.
With the market offering prices this low, merely selling the cattle is not going to be enough and have enough to survive the rest of the season. Migration, selling of land, or another debt from a private money lender to gamble on another bumper BT cotton crop next year, or a combination of all three is what he's likely to opt for, like many other farmers in the region. The experts, however, predict that the drought situation is only set to worsen, and there's not a doubt that the BT crop is all set to fail again next year. Repercussions are anyone's guess.